What's good, everybody? RagingYoshi with more Hollow Knight. Last time, we got out of the Royal Waterway of Suck, and we actually beat the two bosses down there, and we got to Isma's Grove, where we got Isma's Tear. Now, what we're gonna do, we are going to head to Kingdom's Edge. So, oh my goodness. So there's a lot of areas we've explored so far. At this point, I think there's only 2 areas we haven't been to. So now what I want to do is I want to go to the first of those 2 areas we've missed. It's not a case of, oh, we've missed the areas. It's just we haven't gotten there yet. There's a few areas that we've essentially completely explored, except for maybe cleaning up some secrets and stuff later. Like, if I were to take a look at the map, Howling Cliffs is nothing more important there. Same thing with Crystal Peak. I'm fairly certain Green Path doesn't have much left. Forbidden Crossroads, we're basically done. Resting Ground, we're going to go back there later and look at some other stuff. Royal Waterways is done. Ancient Basin is not. Deep Nets we've only peeked into. And, oh look, the One of the Dreamers is in Deep Nest. Good to know. And Fungal Waste, for the most part, I think we're done. Just we'll need to go back and forth through there. So we have an area. We have the Fog Canyon, which is above and to the left of Fungal Waste. We have another area that we haven't seen yet. And we have a third area that we haven't seen yet. Or, excuse me, a second area that we haven't seen yet. So, this second area we haven't seen yet, there are multiple ways that you're able to get to. Oh my god! What? Bruh! I did not know that was an attack. Yo! This dude took his spear and went straight up at me. I will be honest, I wasn't ready for that. So, we came in here before, and we could swim under that wall. Woo! Dodge it. Woo! Dodge it again. And here. Welcome to Kingdom's Edge. So Kingdom's Edge is a very, very dangerous area. You can technically get here before you get some of your movement abilities, but that being said, I very much don't suggest you traverse here without movement abilities. All the movement abilities you have are double jump. Shoot, having this having this acid that makes me immune to that just helped me. You couldn't get through there without it. Ah, little shit. Ah, little shit. Yeah, this area is one of the more eerie areas of the game. It's far from the eeriest. We haven't really explored that one yet. Okay. But this area does have just what the hell? I'm touching something's butt. What in the world? This area does have a very strong creepiness to it. Ah, you little. There we go. Took him out. But yeah. Eat that. God, that attack is so good. Oh my. And you're so annoying and you're dead. You're dead. You hear me? You're dead. Okay. Okay. We just need to be careful traversing here. Kingdom's Edge is one of the more difficult areas to traverse, but it's not the worst. Orm? Tiny thing? You climb high, seek the knowledge of these lands? This ashen place is grave of worm. Once told, it came to die. But what is death for ancient being? More transformation, methinks. This failed kingdom is product of being spawned from that event. Is it you bothering about my tale? Rest is somewhat disturbed, but I find the sensation not unpleasant. Or. The falling ashes molt, the worm's corpse decaying, endless and serene. Sad. With its like gone, the world is smaller. Don't mistake, I am not a worm. Orm, too small. I am too many limbs. No foresight like those old things. For a quiet retreat did I climb up here, away from the spitting creatures. Yes, high up, away from simple lands, lost to light. There's a different kind of unity, rejection of the worm's attempts at order. I resist the light's allure, union it may offer, and also in mind brief of thought. To instinct alone, a bug is reduced. Be on your way then. It's rest I'll return to. Though in these times, sleep also proves uneasy. Okay. Nice little character up there. Just wanted to take a look at him. We don't have a map of this area, so really there's no reason for me to try to check something I don't have. Whee! Let's just fall down, because that's kind of all we have to do. Is there something off to this side? No, that's just where we can get up to his tail. And he did say that messing with his tail, it was not an unpleasant feeling. I wonder what that could mean. It could mean, honestly, a plethora of things. So I'm going to first say I don't actually remember where the map is for this area. I'm not going to stress out too much about it right now. Whew. This area is pretty big with a lot to explore and a lot to unpack. There's a bench upward somewhere. We're going to take this quick heal and let's go find that bench. Get a Wanderer's Journal. Take our quick rest. And there's a nice tent here. Unfortunately, there's lots of deceased bugs up here. But geez Louise. Let us explore this area. Hornet? Hey girl, haven't seen you in a while. How you been? And that was lag. Oh, we're about to fight Hornet too? Oh god. So, you pursue the deeper truth. It isn't one the weak could bear. Prove yourself ready to face it. I'll not hold back. My needle is lethal, and I'd feel no sadness in a weakling's demise. Show me you can accept the kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future. And so now we have Hornet. This is your second fight against Hornet. This is quite a bit more difficult than the first one. Oh my goodness. Now, Hornet now has a counter move, which you need to be aware of. we're gonna take this moment to heal instead of attack her. Alright. God dang. Hornet hasn't done much of her new attacks other than the counter. Ooh. She likes that move a lot. Oh my goodness. F. I dodged straight into it. That's completely my fault. Alright. That was me just making mistakes, unfortunately. Woo! Yeah, these graphical effects though. Just gotta be careful here. So be careful when Hornet does her little block thing. That's her setting up her counter. You want to be careful. You want to be aware of it. Oh my goodness. I can only get one heal off. Whew. Oh, this is one of the big things with this new fight. Hornet sets up traps in the air. And these traps hurt. Ah. Luckily, everything Hornet does only deals 1 point of damage. Let's see. Do we want to change our setup? Yeah, what I'll do is I'll take off that for now, and we'll go with super long range nail. So we have both of our nail upgrades that increase the range of our nail. This is something I do sometimes when I'm playing this game. Once you know where our boss is and you can easily traverse back and forth to it, I like to switch up all my equipment setup. Because having different things for certain fights does help. Although, you can kind of look at some things as just being crutches. Which, truthfully, me having a longer nail is kind of a crutch. It's just making my life a little easier. Ooh, Hornet, you're rude. How dare you slide? Okay, nice. We're gonna just take this to get 2 heals off. Oh my goodness. Okay. Heal 1. Yeah, I tried to poke off her as she jumped. That's probably a poor decision on my part. Alright, we can take Hornet. It's not that big of a deal. Really? Okay. Really? Okay. I swung downwards game, but okay. Quick heal. Just gotta stay away. Really? Okay. Good. We should be able to get at least 2 heals. We got the full 3 actually. Okay. Alright, quick heal. There we go. Corner 2 is not that hard. It's just you need to be a bit more patient than I'm being. So strong. You could do it if you had the will. But could you raise your nail once knowing its tragic conception and knowing yourself? Then do it, Ghost of Hollowness. Head onward, bird that mark upon your shell, and claim yourself as king. We have now been marked by the King's brand. This marks us as the ruler of Hollownest. It's pretty dope, honestly. That's a pretty big deal, though. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. So, there's a lot more available for us to explore here in Kingdom's Edge. But the first of many things we needed was that right there. So the King's Brand, it actually opens up a new area in an area that we've previously explored. Now, if you're asking, am I going to go and explore that area? Obviously. Just not this very second. I want to do a bit more exploring of Kingdom's Edge. In reality, it's more of a case of I want to climb to the top of Kingdom's Edge. Oh, what's this? A Wanderer's Journal. Okay. Good, good. Always good. So Kingdom's Edge is actually a pretty high up area. Whoa, as we fall. But you've probably already noticed there's a lot of dead bodies falling out of the sky. Unfortunately, where I am in Kingdom's Edge, the game won't let me go any higher. What's this sound? Cornifer! Isn't this a cozy little hole? I've been venturing about the wilderness beside here, and thought a moment's break was well called for. The landscape's all rather serene this side of the city, though the inhabitants are as ferocious as ever. Let us purchase a map. It's funny, I've been calling him by his actual name. I'm fairly certain this game has never told us what his name is. That's just me knowing his name. The game will tell you, it does tell you his name eventually. But he is Cornifer, the cartographer. 3, 4, boom. So, we are going to leave this area soon. But before we do, there's a couple things I want to do. By a couple, I mean in reality one. I hate you. I hate you and all of your kind. I hate you and all of your kind. Alright, heal up. We're gonna keep moving over to the right here. I don't know why I keep clicking that, because I actually can't see where on the map I am, because I don't have that on. I have a general idea of my location though. One good thing with this game is you kinda get used to, yeah, I know the bigger version of these guys. There. Those guys suck. Not as much as those guys do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. I'm just gonna rest here. Take this moment to put my map marker back on. We'll put brambles on. And put shaman stone back on. How did you find me down here, where the world ends? Yes, I know why you're here. You came here to learn a nail art from the legendary nail master Oro. It is the law of the great nail sages that I must pass down my teaching to those who are worthy. But no law forbids me from exacting a payment for my time. If you truly wish to train under me, prove it with Geo. So, by giving him 800 Geo. We master the dash slash. Hold square and concentrate energy into the nail. Release the button while dashing to perform a dash slash. Oh, the game. Steam's actually recognizing my controller as a PS4 controller now. Interesting. I must say, you're an excellent pupil. With your skill with the nail and your thirst to become stronger, you remind me of my brothers. I have taught you all I can. Go back to the world, traveler, and leave me to my solitude. We always bow our heads to the nail masters. And we don't break their stuff, even if we really want to. So it's off this way to the right. What is this? Stronger brothers. That's friggin' creepy. Oh, what are you? Okay, I was wanting to see. I was seeing if that would do anything. It did nothing. I still don't know what this side quest even is, but it's fine. Yeah, that was creepy. We're gonna hope that we can fly over both these guys and not care. We were able to fly over both those guys and not care. Now we're gonna fly over this guy. Oh, we have to care a little bit. We have to care a little bit. Okay, not care. Game, that was rude. So there's a spot up here to the right. And is it worth it? Is it worth my patience right now? Oh, no, it's not, because I can't get up here. Cool. So we can't pass through this. Doesn't hurt me. I just can't do anything with it. So I believe this is my cue to get out of Kingdom's Edge for now. Whew. And I actually want to, what I want to do, I actually want to go back to Dirtmouth because I got a little bit of shopping I want to do. I know I don't have a ton of geo, but there's a couple specific things I want to get my hands on. So let's climb upwards a little bit so we can get back to the City of Tears. My plan is we're going to end the video with me getting back to Dirtmouth. Is this it? Yep. Nope. Oh, that hurt. God, if I died to those things of all things, I'd be a little bit more than angry. Mostly with myself, but we're not going to talk about that. So let us zip through. There's an actual stagway in the King Station. Okay, should be right here. I'm trying to do something real quick. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. Okay, the Hollowness Seal. Awesome. You can get to a lot of different things through, like, creative pogo usage. Alright, here we are in Dirtmouth. Woo! Take a quick seat at the bench. Where's Sly? So, another would join our group. I have a gift for you, warrior. As a shopkeeper, I admit parting with it for free is rather difficult. But as the great nail sage, I must recognize your skill. You have mastered the arts of my remaining pupils. Now tradition decrees you too may hold the symbol. Mama. Wear it proudly, Nail Master. You shall be the last to receive its legs. We got the Nail Master's glory. So, it's very funny. Really small thing that I never picked up on until recently. When you first awaken Sly, when you find him, he says something about Oro. I want to say something along the lines of you wield your nail like a club. Just something disrespecting Oro. You know, Nail Master Oro. The Nail Master we just got our last nail art from. So now, we've gotten the 3 nail arts of the game. Once you get all 3, just come back here, and Sly will give you that. And you just have to leave and come back in order for Sly to let you buy stuff again. We'll grab the Gathering Swarm. Not that big of a deal, but make my life a wee bit easier. Lots of changes to the map. And at this, we're going to end this video. Next episode, God, we have many, many more things that we need to do. I don't even know where to begin. But I guess the best place to begin next episode is diving into Deep Nest. I'll see you guys there.